And the dude I called even knew what was going on. I just randomly asked him, "Okay, can we go in your house? And do you want to press charges?"
I guess.
Yes and yes. Alright.
I'd like to know when this female was in the backyard and when the last time you saw this place secured.
Hello. Hello, sir.
I believe Susan called.
Yeah, that'll be my mother. Okay, it's that house right there.
Yeah, so is she still here? Can I talk to
Yes,
her?
she is. She's in the bathroom right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I was the one who found out that was unlocked.
Okay. Did you see the female back there, too?
I saw her walking back there, and I yelled at my mom that somebody's going in the backyard, and I ran out and stopped her.
Yeah, okay. When was the last time you guys noticed?
That's actually the female right there.
Okay. You want to talk about
Right over there. The one with the blue bag.
Hey, police, stop.
What, me?
Yes, you.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Yeah. So, somebody seen you, into the backyard? Yeah.
Well, see, I seen the people move out, and they had a box of stuff. Wait, when they moved out, that was in the yard for, for free. So I seen they moved out, and I said, well, I'm going to check out the backyard, see how big it is, because it's empty. She cussed me up once I'm down the
Who
other.
did?
That lady.
Who? This lady?
Yes, she did. She said,
Cussed you out?
can't. Yeah, she says, you can't go back there. Don't you ever send anybody back there in that yard. I said, ma'am, I wasn't going in there. I was just trying to look at the backyard, see if it was
Where
big
do you
enough.
live?
I live at Battlefield Towers.
Live at Battlefield Towers?
Yeah.
You walk there after getting groceries?
Yes. That's the only way I have to get around.
Okay.
I was not doing nothing wrong,
You
sir.
were in the backyard just
No,
seeing
I
how big-
didn't even go to. I didn't even get there. She wouldn't let me go
Hey,
back
why are you
there.
yelling at me? Am I
I'm
yell-
sorry,
am I yelling
because-
at you? No. Okay,
I'm sorry.
let's chill out, okay? I'm trying to figure out what's
I
going on.
have
Okay?
anxiety. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah,
you're
we
fine.
can't deal with that.
Sorry, I had to raise my voice. You were raising your voice, okay?
Because of my anxiety, because it's stupid. All I wanted to do was look at the backyard because
So how far did you get into the yard?
I didn't even get to where her dog was because the dog started barking when I got back, so I
don't know
came
where
on.
her dog is. Where,
It's right between the houses with the...
so you went between the houses.
No, I was walking toward the backyard. I didn't get to the back.
You didn't get to the backyard?
No.
Why were you looking in the backyard again? Just to see how big it was?
To see how big...
Were you looking at buying the house?
Well, I thought maybe he was going to rent it or something, and I was trying to see the yard
So
to
you
see if it was big enough.
Okay. I'm just trying to get your story here, okay?
That's my story.
I gotta get both sides.
I understand that. Well, thank you for doing that.
Um,
But I didn't do anything wrong.
So you saw he was moving out, so you were going to check out the backyard, see how big it was, because you were
Right.
thinking about renting the house, if it was
Correct.
up for rent.
Exactly.
She came out and started yelling and
She
cursing
yelled
at
at me through the kitchen window.
you. Oh, okay.
She says, "What are you doing?" He says, "She's just going to look at the backyard, Mom, to see, or whoever, to see how big the yard is." "No, she's not. She's got to get the hell out of here." I was like, "Whoa, okay." I just turned around and left and went ahead and walked and got my groceries.
Okay.
I don't want to live there anyway because I can't live next to that because I'd be doing this all the time.
Yeah, we don't want
I
that.
have.
Your anxiety would go crazy, wouldn't it?
I have PTSD. She don't know that.
Okay.
You know, and I can't handle it when somebody yells at me. That is the worst thing that possible.
I'm sorry that you have that, okay? What is your name?
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, because I'm talking to you, and I'd like to know your name for, what's going
I
on
don't want her
here.
to know my damn name. I don't want her to know
I'm
my
not giving. I'm not giving her your name. This is for me.
I call police all the time. I tell them about stuff that they don't even see and stuff. And I don't understand why you always have to give your name. I just didn't do nothing. No, I did.
What's wrong with giving a name? You got something to hide, or
Not hardly.
not hardly?
Not hardly. Not me.
Well, then what is your name?
It's Vita Mines. Spell it yourself. I'm tired. I've just walked in the sun and I'm walking back in the sun. I am tired. I'm hot. And she wants to complain about it because I wanted to check out the yard so I can possibly maybe rent this house or whatever. And she wants to call the police on me.
You just go grocery shopping, or
Yes, I did. Walked all the way to Food for Less.
how far is that?
I'm over there off Independence and Campbell.
Dang, you did walk pretty far, didn't you?
Yes, I did. And I'm hot. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. And I just want to go home. And I didn't think.
Well, I need to know your name, okay? You need
Peter Mines.
you
That's
need-
all I'm telling you. That's my name.
You need to spell it out for me.
No, I don't.
I
You
have
can
to
spell.
identify you.
You can spell. I'm sure of that.
So you,
I'm
Vita
sure.
Mize,
Mainz.
Mainz.
This is German. MEINTS, and that's all I'm telling you. Figure the rest out yourself. I live at Battlefield Towers, and that's all I'm telling you. Because I have
Well,
not
I
done
need to
nothing.
identify you because I have reasonable suspicion that you were trespassing on that property, okay?
I was not trespassing on that property.
Okay, as of this moment, you are detained, so you have to identify yourself.
VETA, stupid.
Well, that's not very nice.
Well, you ain't very nice either, so there you go.
I was starting out nice till you started yelling at me.
No, you yelled at me first. She yelled at me first. You want to get the truth about it. Gets my PTSD in. And then you want to stop me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad you did. I'm glad you didn't have nothing else better to do with your time.
I don't want to put you in handcuffs, okay?
Well, whatever. Do whatever it is you got to do.
What's your date of birth?
I was born in October 27, 1959. I'm 5'2". I weigh 90 pounds. I have PTSD. I have anxiety disorder, depression disorder. I did not do anything wrong. I'll be 65 years
Don't
old.
put your hands behind your back for me.
No.
Stop resisting. Stop.
Oh, I love it. Get it, baby. Get it. I know you want to boot me. I'm not doing anything.
Okay. I didn't want to have to do this.
Yes,
all right?
you did, or you
What do
wouldn't
you
have done
mean?
it.
You're the
love
one who
it.
was
You
freaking
guys
out.
That's all you guys do. You don't do nothing else to old people. No.
Let go of your phone.
Let go of the phone. I'm done being nice with you.
Yeah, why don't you just, here, check my purse.
What's your deal?
Take whatever you want.
What's your deal, man?
I have PTSD. She does set it off.
Okay.
You guys are not listening, but that don't matter
And
to
you were
you.
on a property that you're not allowed to be on.
That you know of.
I have two witnesses saying you were on that property.
And how does she know I didn't have any contact with the
Who owns
landlord?
that house then?
I don't know. I was trying to find out.
Who owns it?
I was trying to find out.
Two-
If you have
213.
permission to be there, then
Or
how do you not
two
I
out of
seen it
12.
was empty,
One detained.
and I seen the people that moved out. Okay, I seen that it was still empty. I said, well, I'm just going to walk back and look at the backyard, see if it's big enough for my dog.
So you just admitted you trespassing on property.
Didn't
You have
even
no
get
permission to be there.
I walked
And you're
between.
walking on the property to look in the backyard.
I didn't get to get to the backyard. I got to where the end of that there.
Okay, what's your date of birth again?
October 27th, 1959.
1959?
Yes, sir. Would you like me to bow down to you too?
Why would I want that?
Hey,
That's
you
weird.
act like
Why
you're.
are you being weird?
Oh, hey, aren't we all?
I'm not.
Yes, you are. Oh, to you, you're not. To me, you are.
Okay.
So where were you headed to with all your stuff? Because you obviously just got...
Sir,
Out of there.
I walked from Battlefield Towers to Food for Less. I walked all the way down Woodland Street. I didn't make no stop. I turned right, went into the parking lot, then I walked some more, got to Food for Less. I got the tea first. You want to know everything else? And then I left
Who do you
there.
know that lives over here then?
I live at Battlefield Towers.
Okay, so why...
I walked down
If you live
Woodland to
at
go
Battlefield Towers, why are you trying to look in a backyard? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
because I have another dog. And I was trying to see how big the yard was because I knew the house was empty. That's why. And I didn't even get to where that big tree is right there by the house because her dog started barking. And after that, I backed off and started walking off after she cussed me out. So, that's okay.
Okay.
You know, God is good, boy. God is good. Devil, God don't like ugly. That's all I got to say about
Okay.
that.
You got her info?
Vita Mints, October 27th.
Vita Mines.
Mines,
Yes.
whatever.
I'll see if I can...
Yeah, because I told him that, but he don't remember.
You told me to spell it. That's a hard name to
And
spell.
then I said it to you. Mines. It's German. That's what I said.
I don't know why you're yelling at me. What did I do?
I didn't do nothing.
Okay, well, you're the one yelling at me.
This is not her yard. I didn't walk in her yard. I walked in
Your
his yard.
It's not your yard.
No, I said I didn't walk in her yard.
Yeah.
I walked in his yard, and he did not file a complaint against me.
Oh, okay. Oh, drop some stuff.
Imagine that. Could you please pick my stuff up and put it in my purse?
Yeah, I can actually.
No, I'll do it myself.
You gonna do it? Okay.
Yeah.
You got any weapons on you?
Oh, no, sir.
No?
Nope.
All right, let me kick it over to you.
Don't believe in weapons. At all.
You don't believe in weapons?
Huh?
You said you don't believe in weapons?
Nope. Sure don't. Don't like guns. I'm really scared of knives. And
What's that? Is that for
that's
your...
my albuterol that came out when
Albuterol?
it hit the thing.
Okay.
Oh, but that's okay. Yeah. I'll get this thing.
You want me to zip it up for you?
No, thank you. I'll get it. I appreciate it.
Looks like you're struggling there. I want to help. Can I help?
Nope.
No. You don't?
Nope. Don't want no help. I've been doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah,
years
yeah.
by myself.
Hey, we're going to move over here.
Don't worry about that. I'll get it.
I got it.
Put my stuff down.
Come on.
please.
We're going over here. You better stand up before I make you stand up.
Oh, yes, sir, master.
Get over here.
Yes,
Okay, you're being
master.
weird.
Yes,
Stand over
master. Yes, master.
You're good.
Oh, this is far enough. Hey, far enough.
That is far enough. Yep.
Yeah, buddy. Oh. Well, I need to call my son. I really do.
Well, I think we're past that.
Why? Why can't I call my son?
I'm not going to let you.
Why?
Because the way you're acting. I don't like the way you're acting.
Well, I don't like the way you guys are acting to me either.
Well, how was I acting? I was being nice to you, and then you started yelling.
Alright, Vita. So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
This house is still owned, okay? And there's people that are watching that house, okay? I've already contacted the owner, and he wants to pursue charges against anybody that's on his property.
Okay.
So, you are not to be on this property. If you come back, they're going to call, they're going to call, they're going to call, whoever,
Right,
okay?
I
And if I
understand.
catch you here, I'm going to take you to jail for trespassing.
Okay, well,
Do
you won't
understand
ever.
that?
Yes, sir, I do,
Okay.
and I won't
We're
ever
gonna
do
take-
that
We're
again.
going to take those off you,
I just.
and you can continue walking out to where you live, okay?
Thank you.
Gotta lift your arms a little bit up here, okay? You understand why we're here, though?
Yeah, because there's no such thing as freedom.
Well,
Freedom.
okay, you gotta stop twisting your wrist or I can't get this
I
off.
ain't twisting it. That's just normal for me, sir.
Well, I had
Look
it-
how little it is. I got some
So,
really.
you just mentioned freedom, okay?
Yeah.
You know what part of
That's
my
not
job
freedom.
is to do? Do you
This
know?
is not freedom. I
Listen
sorry.
to me for a second. Do you know what part of my job is?
Yeah, I tell people all the time, take them
Well,
to jail
that's-
so
that's
you can
part of
get
it.
money. That's what y'all do.
I don't get paid based on how many people I take to jail.
Oh, okay.
So,
But the jail
here's-
does.
They don't either. So here's the thing. I get charged with enforcing the law. That's part of my job. Talking to people on the street who are, I've been told, are in conjunction with a crime I'm investigating. That's part of my job. You mentioned freedom. Part of people's freedom is property rights. Okay?
They should have
And
done
that's
that
what
for
you
my
violated.
son.
That's what you violated when you went onto their property. So
Yeah.
I'm here to enforce people's property rights.
And it takes.
But I know that you don't agree with what we do.
No, I do.
But you're good
a
to move
point.
along.
Okay, thank you.
You are free to go.
Thank you.
You guys good or you
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, they're good. Oh, it's over there with you, Mug.
Inside. What you can do for that house, since you're not sure who the owner is and it's been vacant for a long time.
I mean, it's a rental property, but I don't know who owns it.
Right. If you Google Springfield, Missouri PD, PAR, PAR officer, there's a whole list of them. This is B12. I believe it's Officer Locke. There's a phone number and an email for him, and you can contact him with the concerns you have and see if maybe there's somebody he can contact, because he's got more resources than I do.
Yeah, it's kind of like I'm starting to get a little uncomfortable because like both houses on either side of me are vacant.
At least you know who owns this one. But
yeah, but across the street, she was in the nursing home for a while. But at least at least her kids were in and out every day, and she's
Right.
back home now. It was just, but I had told her son because there was somebody sketchy around here a while back that I had run off.
Gotcha.
And
She legit ran that person off hardcore and then tried to find him to call the cops.
Well, this chick is going to be tied to this. I'll put her in as a person of interest.
yeah, because it wouldn't be that hard to be walking up here and filling a backpack and going
Well,
back up
and
to the apartments.
her story doesn't even make sense. She claims she knew it was vacant and was going to the back to see if it was big enough for her dog. Like, that story doesn't make any sense to me.
She
So,
would have had no way to know it was vacant unless she
was inside.
She says she's seen people moving from
yeah,
here.
She claims she saw people
So
move
she was
out,
thinking
but
about renting it.
no, but she hasn't seen anybody move out because
It's not even up for
things
rent.
weren't
Yeah, I
moved.
know.
Things weren't moved out.
Yeah, my mom actually asked him if he would rent to me and my brother and his friend.
Yeah.
And he hasn't decided to do that. Yeah.
And you guys are borrowing the back door.
I'm going to bar it, but we're going to come out the garage. I'm going to pull it down.
Are you locking the door into the house through the garage?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, he can do that.
I mean, because Gary can send somebody with a key to board up that window if he needs to, or
Yeah.
I'm sure Carson
As long as
can.
it's got a lock on it. I can't do the
I'm sure
deadbolt.
Carson can bolt
we have a
it from
key
the
for
outside.
that.
We don't have.
His friend has a key to the front door, so he can
Okay.
get in through that.
I'll lock the interior door to the front. If that door has a lock on the handle, I can lock it. The deadbolt, I can't because I don't have
Okay,
the key.
yeah.
And then I'll lock and latch the rear sliding door. Obviously, I can't do anything for the window. And then I'll come out the garage.
And I'd say Carson could board the window from the outside, but then
Yeah.
somebody can unscrew it from the outside too. So,
Well, they would need power tools if he uses, like, 4-inch screws or whatever
And
to
an
get
impact.
through the plywood.
Yeah.
And get
Because
on
I have an
there.
impact, so I could help him with that if his battery dies.
So you guys would hear power tools back there, and you can call us back, and we'll come out.
okay.
Gary's already said he'll pursue charges against people that are here without permission, which he hasn't given anybody permission except you guys, and whoever his friend is who has a key. So, we'll come handle that if we need to.
Okay, okay.
You guys
Well,
have
and I bet
questions?
he's sick that his friends got, because I was in and out of the house on a regular basis checking
Yeah.
things up until,
Until his friend got the key.
up until his friend got the key to move boxes that never got moved.
Yeah. With it being a few months, we've had those heavy rainstorms too. I'll do my best to see if I can get any fingerprints off that window that's on the ground.
Well, maybe the sill going in. They'd
Yeah,
had
it was
to.
still going in, but with the heavy rain we've had, that kind of washes the oils away from our fingers. But we'll do our best to see what we can
Well,
do.
and I mean, hopefully there's prints on. Of course, there's going to be our prints all over the house, and
you guys will.
my
I'll put you guys in.
My kids,
And there'll
my-
be prints
well, and I've
also
got
on the
several
back door,
kids that
Mom,
we're
from
helping
me.
Clean that we all over
if
the
it ends
house,
up
but
coming back to any of you guys, obviously you guys have permission to be here. We're not going to present charges against you guys for that. It'll just be like,
God dang, dude, slow down.
yeah. Wonder if she's in the system.
she's in her system. Not for anything crazy.
People didn't speed down the street anyways. I'm used to it.
Well, it's
Hell, the neighbor Carson over there, actually, he'll run into the street and block them and yell at them until they slow down.
well.
I've seen him do it.
I would tell him to be careful with that because
I have told him
shot
that.
for road rage stuff. So
Well, he just runs into the street and yells, "Slow the f
He doesn't
down."
run in front of them. He runs behind
to,
them
to
and
the sidewalk,
yells
or
at them to
something.
slow down.
Because he has a little
With the
baby.
marked police cruiser sitting right here, that
They wouldn't do it, but no.
people aren't the brightest. So.
Exactly.
But
Well, thank you guys.
Absolutely.
And I'll give Gary a call and
yeah, we'll give him a call too. Just let
Cry.
him know what's going on. I'm sure you guys will also let him know what's going on and touch base with Gary. But we'll be here for a little bit longer just until we can get photos of everything inside. And I can process that back windowsill and stuff. But once we do that, we'll get out of here. I'll lock up what I can. And then,
And we'll try securing it later.
yeah. Anything I can help with?
no.
Or questions I can
I'm
answer
sitting
right
here
now?
going, maybe my daughter's not crazy when she said she's scared to go out and put the chickens up at night.
Gotcha. Well,
Well, now that that's happened, I will be putting the chickens up from now on.
fair enough.
She's like, I hear noises sometimes when I go out there, and I'm like,
Heck, I'll go out there with a dagger on me just in case.
no, that's dumb.
Well, if there is somebody back there, I'd rather have a knife on me if they try having a weapon on them and swinging on me. Because I have a right to
Okay,
defend
we'll let
myself.
this officer tell you how dumb that is.
Oh.
Who's going to end up dead?
If it's a gun, yeah, I'd be dead. But if it's a knife, it's equal
You
on
don't
that
know
one,
what
depending
you're
on
doing,
skill.
You don't know what you're doing enough with a knife to
I
have
would
it
say
be
if
protection.
you see somebody, just call us and let us handle it.
Yep. Well, there's absolutely no choice, and then, yeah, that's kind of where it has to be decided.
Well, if you don't go out there with
Self-defense
anything,
is
there's
fine.
always a choice.
True.
But we'll let you guys get back to it and try to have a better
Alright.
day. I know it's frustrating.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Thanks.
Would you mind to fingerprint that back window?
The one, is it on the
The one that's
ground?
on the ground in the back, yeah.
In the backyard?
And then maybe like just inside that windowsill.
You got a fingerprint kit?
I do. I'm just going to go ahead and get started on this report, get everything typed in, and get her entered. If you don't find anything, I'm not going to be surprised. We've had a lot of rainstorms, and they said it's been 2 months since they've known that this place has been secured,
Okay. Yeah.
which leaves a pretty wide room open.
Yep.
Just a matter of photos and getting out of here. So,
Cool.
thank you, sir.
Is your fingerprint kit back here? Or?
I don't think I have cards in it, but there should be tape in it. Thanks for contacting me.
Yeah. Dude, we were having a normal conversation. She started yelling. I was like, hey, why are you yelling at me? And she's like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, okay. See, now we can talk normally. And then she started getting amped up again. I'm like, look, I don't want to put you in handcuffs. Why don't you put me in handcuffs? Why not? I'm like, all right, you're going in cuffs. She's like, no. And I'm like, stop resisting. I will slam you.
And then because I heard you raise your voice at her, and so that's when I was like, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. And then I see her like starting to pull away from me and stuff. And I was like, oh no, we got this.
She wouldn't have got.
59-year-old.
She wouldn't have gotten far.
Her story just doesn't make sense. She lives at Battlefield Towers, just down the freaking street.
She
Why the hell is
walks.
she here?
She walks to Food for Less.
Yeah, why
So
is she here?
she said that she was walking here. She didn't have any bags. She just had her little pink purse or whatever.
So she did go to Food for Less.
Yeah, she went to Food for Less, and then on her way back, somehow, by the grace of God, she stopped right in front of us. So
Yeah,
bad luck on her part, but
it's very bad luck on her part.
yeah, she said she went. She said she didn't even go into the backyard. That she just
She
was.
said she made it to this tree, which is what they said. They said that
Okay,
she was
that
like where
makes
these
sense.
like where they start between the houses.
That makes sense. She's
So that
like,
makes
then
sense.
she started cursing and doing all this
She
at me.
did.
And I'm like, well, why were you going back there? And sadly, she wasn't in cuffs at that point. But
No.
I was like, why are you going back there? And she's like, well, I was seeing how big the backyard was because I seen people moving out, and if it was up for rent, I was gonna rent it. I'm like, okay.
No, you weren't. You already rent a place. Why would you come rent this place?
Yeah, I'm gonna go try to pull some prints. We'll see. Yep. nada.
I didn't think there would be.
It was pretty dirty and dusty, so I mean,
Yeah, it's probably been
I threw dust all over the whole window. I'm like, stop
I was
resisting.
talking with
I
them
will
and I was
slam
watching you. And then because I heard you raise your voice at her, and so that's when I was like, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. And then I see her like starting to pull away from you and stuff, and I was like, oh no, we got to
She wouldn't
dump
have
this 59-year-old.
She wouldn't have gotten far.
Her story just doesn't make sense because she lives at Battlefield Towers, just down the freaking street. Why the hell is she here?
She walks to Food for Less.
Yeah, why the hell is she here?
She said that she was walking here. She didn't have any bags. She just had her little pink purse or whatever.
Okay, so she did go to Food for Less.
Yeah, she went to Food for Less, and then on her way back, somehow, by the grace of God, she stopped right in front of us. So
Yeah,
it's bad luck on her part.
it's very bad luck on her part. But
Yeah, she said she went and